What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about how Sonic Dream Team will be epic / mind-blowing. And in this video, I'll be talking about also about the story, animations, and the art direction, and the voice lines, and pretty much everything you guys need to know about this game. At least maybe not for the story, since I don't know much about the story. But except for that, I'll be trying to tell you a lot and everything that I know about this game. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys in the video. If you would have ever told me that Sonic games will become to this good, and like with animations and everything, if you look at the overall scope, if you would have ever told me that Sonic games would be this good, I would probably not believe you, because I was not expecting this Sonic game. I was not expecting like a Sonic game like this for a mobile game, because when you think of mobile games in the past, you think of Sonic Dash, Sonic Dash 2, Sonic Runner, Sonic Forces Speed Battle. Those games look like traditional mobile games. It doesn't require much animations, not basically no story, like pretty much nothing to the extent of PC / consoles games at all. If you look at everything about this game, it looks like a console game. Literally, it looks like a console game. And I think at this point, I think mobile games are starting to become where they can do console games as well, but on a phone, which we all have phones. At least most of us do. I think all of this is gonna change Sonic gaming for the future, because I think this will tell Sega that Sonic can be on a phone too, and this good on a phone too. And I think that we're getting to the technology nowadays where we can have those games on our phones and everything. And I really do wonder if we would have Sonic remasters even on our phones. I seriously wonder. But yeah, that's all beside the point. So let's get into the story. I know I said I may not know much about the story, but I'll try my best to tell you guys what it is. So it says right here, at least on Google, it says right here. So it says right here for the story, it says when Dr. Eggman seeks out an ancient artifact known as the Reverie, I think that's how you say it, which has the power to bring dreams into reality. It is up to Sonic and his friends to traverse through a series of twisted dreamscapes and to stop Eggman from turning his dreams of world domination into reality. So that's the story for this game. I don't know if there's really any much else to say about it, but I looked on Google and it says right here. This story looks very, very promising. It looks very good. At least for a mobile game, it doesn't look that dark, but they could turn it dark if they wanted to, but it doesn't really look that dark from first glance. It doesn't look that deep, but this story, but not every Sonic game has to be dark and anything. It just could be hype, and it can just be like happy. But I do prefer my Sonic games dark because it just brings that much stake into the story and everything, but that's beside the point. So the story looks very good. So let's go into the animations of things. The animations look very good, and I think that this game for animation wise can be up there with the mainline Sonic game. Not kidding. They could probably even be better than Sonic Frontiers, because if you put Sonic Frontiers and Sonic Dream Team side by side, there will be Sonic Frontiers animations that are like really, really well done. But when you when you look at some animations in Sonic Frontiers, it just doesn't look as good as Sonic Dream Team, because if you look at Sonic Dream Team, you can just tell the animations are fluid. Like, you can just tell. Like, if you put it side by side, you can just tell that they look fluid. There's more. I feel like there's sometimes more expressions into the characters. They look a lot more better than in some Sonic Frontiers. So the animations look good and everything. The gameplay animations look very, very good too. Let's go into the music. So for the music, T-Lopes made it, and a couple of other people made it too with T-Lopes. But dude, the music, this looks like one of the best Sonic OSTs ever. Like, this is epic. I love the upbeat and hype that it has around this OST, and I really, really do enjoy it. Because when you hear that first trailer into the Sonic Dream Team, just listen to it. Like when you hear that, it just makes you hyper, and it makes you, well, not hyper, well, it makes, at least for me, I have ADHD, so it makes me hyper, but it makes me happy. It makes you happy. It makes you want to go out and play sports, and or I'm probably over exaggerating, but I love the OST for this game so much. I don't know much other than like one song, and that's the main theme. That's all the songs I know so far, but at least for the main theme, this is looking like a really good OST for Sonic. So let's go into the characters and everything. So let's start with character, or let's go with characters. So the characters all are basically what you would expect from a Sonic game. Cream is actually making an appearance after, like, was it 13 years or something from I can't remember what the last Sonic game she was in, but she's finally making a return. I don't know, I may be over exaggerating that it's that long, but it has been quite a while since Cream's been in a Sonic game, and she's finally making a return. And I'm not so sure about Cream's voice though. Like her voice sounds more like, it just sounds very, I don't know what you call it. I feel like it's a little bit overdone. I feel like they need to like make her voice like more, like less overdone. It just needs a little bit more work. But other than that, I think her voice can be better if done a little bit more right compared to the other voice actors. But I think also Rouge is finally making a comeback into this game. About her voice too. Her voice, like if you look at Twitter/X for Cream's and Rouge's voice, everyone is not liking it, and I don't like it either. Just the voice direction they're going with Cream and Rouge's voice, I just don't like it as much as compared to the past Sonic games. If you go to the voice direction of past Sonic games, if their voice actors go that route, it can be done a lot better. But I think, what do I know about voice lines and voice acting and stuff? I don't know nothing. So but that's me expressing my opinions on the voice acting. And I think once my body becomes more used to it, I guess it would like it. I don't know, but but for right now, Cream's and Rouge's voice, it just doesn't do it for me right now. Now, if you look at the gameplay looks so good. Now, I haven't seen much of the gameplay, nor do I want to, because I don't really want to spoil myself too much for this video, but I don't want to also look at too much because I want to play it on my own with my own, like, genuine expressions and, like, first glance expressions here on streaming it or with a playthrough on it. I do really want to do a playthrough of this game because it looks so fun, and I think it would be fun for me to do a playthrough again. And I think the gameplay looks very good. You can finally boost. Finally, I love the boost formula. It's so good. And I know some people may not like the boost formula that much, but I love it. That's my childhood. It's the boost formula and everything. I love the boost, and I think this game looks very good gameplay wise, and it looks really good. Animations in the gameplay wise look very good too. It looks like the animations in the game look very, very good, and I really do think that this is a huge step in the right direction towards animations for Sonic games. Even in general, like Sonic spikes on the back of his head go back and forth. Like it wiggles, and it's like so realistic, and I love it. And the animation for like when Sonic like jumps, and when he air dashes, and when he boosts, and when he just runs, and in general, it's just all so fluid and good. And I really hope that Sega looks at this and makes this even more better in the next mainline Sonic games. So it looks like from the boss fights, it looks like at least for the first boss fight from Sonic Wind Blue, it looks like from the Sonic first boss fight, it looks very like basic. I mean, that's expected from a mobile game as well, but I feel like from the first boss, it looks like very basic. So for now, it looks like you just jump like 3 times and then hit it. But I feel like it's expected from a mobile game to have not like deep boss fights like Sonic Frontiers or anything like that, but I do think video games will evolve over time on phones, and you'll be able to do that eventually on phones. But I do think the boss fight looks very, very good for a mobile game. And then after the boss fights, let's go into the graphics. The graphics for this game look so good. If you look at the environment, the textures and stuff, some of the textures you may be seeing like a little couple of rocks here and there or whatever that may be like, oh, okay, that's expected from a mobile game. But if you look at the bosses, the Sonic models, the environment, the assets of stuff, it looks like even probably better than Sonic Frontiers. Like it looks so good, and it looks clean, and it looks so good, and it looks realistic too. Like some of these look like, if you know what a balloon looks like on some things, or like when some things are like blown up, like a balloon or something, sometimes it has those like little ridges on the top of it, and it looks that good. It looks so good, and I think this game is looking very promising, and it looks very good, and this is why I think the Sonic Dream Team game will be mind-blowing / epic. And yeah, that's really it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really had a fun time editing it and everything, and I hope you guys enjoy the video in general. And thank you for Sonic Wind Blue for providing it on YouTube, and I hope Sonic Wind Blue and all you guys have a nice day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.